What's good? What's good? It's the one and only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. So we got Caleb Plant in the news, man. Caleb Plant has put Trevor McCumby on blast, man. It is fight week, bruh. All right, the grand arrivals just happened today, man. It looks like Caleb once again is dialed in, and the thing I love about Caleb Plant is like the man knows how to make all his fights personal. All right, since I would say since the Canelo Alvarez fight, that they sold that fight with the whole event that happened with on the stage or whatever, and then he fought Anthony Durrell, and that was a personal fight. Then he fought David Benavidez, of course that was a personal fight, and now Trevor McCumby, this fight he made it personal, and sometimes that's what you got to do. That's what Michael Jordan did to in order to be the guy that he did. But Caleb Plant has put Trevor McCumby on full blast. Trevor has been saying things like Caleb is a quitter, which that to me is bizarre. I still have yet to see when Caleb had quit in anything. He, as if anything, Trevor, you the one that quit. You the one that took 4 years off of boxing. So I mean, wouldn't that make you the quitter? Like that's crazy. But anyways, that's just he goes and talks about we seen Caleb quit and all this type of stuff, and whatever the situation may be, but Caleb put him on blast with the whole scenario of him. I'm gonna let you guys hear what Caleb had to say, or see what Caleb had to say on his verified Instagram account. But I mean, all in all, bro, I really don't care for Trevor McCumby. I heard he trains out here in Arizona somewhere, but I really don't care for him. Dude saying some pretty stupid stuff, pretty dumb things that I just don't really care to hear from dude, bro. Like I hate when people do that. Like you can just tell. Like I mean, it's one thing to try to boost your ego up, but fam, you ain't gotta boost your ego up by spreading lies. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Like, when has Caleb ever quit? You tested positive for a banned substance. You the one that quit boxing, but you want to talk about Caleb. But let me go ahead and get into what Caleb Plant had to say about this man. All right, so we go ahead and type in Caleb Plant. Let's see. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Sorry. Let's go ahead and type in Caleb Plant. Get him in there. 672,000 followers. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. As you guys can see, hold on. As you guys can see, Caleb Plant said, I found it odd that since the fight has been signed that I've been labeled a quitter by he tagged him Trevor McCumby, because there's a few things that I am, but quitter is not one of them. Sorry, y'all, I'm daddy duties at the same time. Anyways, and she's at that age where she's sitting in a high chair and everything you put on there, she's gonna throw off and then ask for more, but whatever. One thing I've never had to do is quit because I started, one thing I've never had to quit because I never started is steroids. You claimed it was tainted supplements, but you had metabolic steroids, and a whole IV in a tainted supplement, and he puts the emojis as, the lying emojis. So I did some research, and not only are you lying about that, but you say you're a 7-time national champion in some interviews, a 10-time national champion in other interviews, and your LinkedIn says you're an 8-time national champion, and all by the age of 17 years old. The gig is up. Enough with the lies. Remember, the ring always reveals the truth. Your time is ticking. And it says, my bad. It says source. Oh, well, this is what he posts. He says sources with knowledge of the situation tell FightNights.com that litigation involving the failed test was the reason for the late disclosure, which was released in recent weeks. Additionally, the same source added that top-ranked publicist Lee Samuels was completely unaware that McCumby had even failed a drug test. A urine sample provided to the Nevada State Athletic Commission revealed McCumby tested positive for testosterone and testosterone's metabolism. Under the 2016 World Anti-Doping Agency prohibited list, testosterone is banned both in and out of competition. Furthermore, McCumby McCumby received an IV infusion with more than 50 milliliters in a 6-hour time frame following that weigh-in. The commission was in the dark about the intravenous injection and did not grant an exemption to McCumby, who admitted to using prohibited substance.
I've already addressed it, taking a supplement, and it was a roller coaster ride. So I don't know. I've already addressed it, taking a supplement, and it was a roller coaster.
If McCumby names rings a bell, it's likely related to something that had its genesis on November 26, 2016, when he knocked out Donovan George in the opening round on the card of Las Vegas. The results came back the results was changed to a no contest when traces of 2 banned substances were discovered in McCumby's pre-fight urine specimen. Also, McCumby's acknowledged receiving okay, we already talked about that. Intravenous infusion, rehydrate after okay, we already talked about that. McCumby's hold on, mama, here you go. Watch, you gonna knock it right back down and take it right back off. The McCumbys then lived in Yorkville, Illinois, a town roughly 50 miles southwest of Chicago. Trevor recalls traveling almost every day after school to the gritty south side of Chicago for training. Sweet side by side with inner kids who couldn't help but speed up his development. He had a fine amateur career of 127-11 by his count, and at 17, with the Olympics yet 2 years away, he was ready to say yes when he got the surprise call from Cameron Duncan, who wanted to manage him. Renowned for his keen eye as a talent scout, the late Mr. Duncan had one of the foremost stables in boxing. Okay, so I guess he's kind of trying to expose his lies or whatnot.
Interesting from 14th, man, because I do have a lot of experience. I 150 amateur fights, 7-time national champion. So interesting from 14th, man, because I do have a lot of experience. I 150 amateur fights, 7-time national champion.
Okay. Says, I have 17 plus years of experience in the sports of boxing. Over my amateur career, I amassed a record of 138-11, 8 national championships. I've never heard of him in the amateurs. So I'm gonna be honest with you. So I don't know how true this is. And here's the thing about the amateurs: boxing is a very small world. And I tell people all the time, when you go to these tournaments, when you go to the nationals, look around, because somebody that you see, if not yourself, is going to be on TV fighting for a world title in the next few years. And no doubt about it, Rolly fought one of my teammates. I'm not even going to disclose his name, but Rolly got the victory. It was like in the last the Olympic trial qualifiers up in Philly. I seen Charles Conwell. He fought my guy Ezekiel Scruggs or whatnot in amateurs. You know, obviously, like, you know, I've seen Caleb Plant. I've seen a lot of guys. I know a guy that actually beat all of these guys, like Caleb Plant, Jamel Charlo, Errol Spence, all of these guys. He never turned pro either. But the amateurs I said that to say this. The amateurs is a small world in boxing or whatnot. Like Calvin Henderson, you know, he spars with Jake Paul or whatnot. I talked to him. I could call him literally right now and have a conversation. Me and Caleb talk. Like it's just a lot, man. Me and Caleb got history. It's a lot, bro. Been in there. It's just, you know, the amateurs is a small boxing is a small world. So, but I've never heard. I say that to say I've never heard of Trevor McCumby. I don't know. I've never heard of him at all. And you know, for him to win all these nationals, you know, I've never heard of him before. But you know, I'm not saying that he's lying, but I've never seen him or heard of him. Let me see. I accrued some part-time experience in manual labor along with time management. Getting the job done is my specialty.
And I want to see what he has, and we've seen him quit. He quits, and I want to see what he has, and we've seen him quit. he quits, and I want to see what he.
And obviously, that's the biggest lie he's told. Like, when the hell? I would love to see the video, because I guess he's seen something that we hadn't seen. When the hell have we ever seen Caleb Plant quit, right? But you know, that's what he's saying. Man, I'm ready for this fight, bro. The main event is not something that I'm really looking forward to, but you know, Edgar Berlanga's been doing a lot of talking, but you know, it's still an interesting card. So I'm gonna be watching it with my homie Juan. But I'm looking forward to Caleb Plant's fight the most, because you know, obviously I have a good relationship with Caleb. So you know, I'm looking to see him get a victory and get that WBA interim, and you know, maybe get another title shot at Canelo or whoever if Canelo doesn't have all the belts. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. But what do I know?